Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Stretch Boy Young here, and today we are back on the PC, back on Glory by Example. Now, that first episode, I cannot believe they really opened up the game with someone dying. But the thing is, Kayle doesn't even see, like this. He's with all the other orphans, so that must have been after this chapter, or after whatever's gonna happen next. So how we'll see why he's taking care of that old lady in a minute. So I hope you all enjoy this gameplay. Let's get it started. So let's go this way. Let's go this way. Hang on, Alice. Hang on for dear life, Axel. Axel. Go now. Shit. Let's go. Ah, goodness. Come on, don't stop moving. And watch your step, everyone. We can make it. Alright, let's go, come on. Watch out, there's more. Come on, go. Oh lord, that's our escort. Keep running, we're almost there. Shit. So he is. There it is. Man, this place looks sweet. I don't care what it looks like. Let's get inside. Just really, let's get inside. It's locked, and our escort had the key. Quick, Isaac, give me a hand with this. You know, supposed to shoot open. That would make sense. Alright, and go! Move it! Out of the way! I want in! Oh, damn, dude, just calm yourself. After you, Rose. Thanks, Isaac. Oh, dang, I know they're going fuck. They're definitely going fuck. I'll just get you inside, Jazz. Oh yeah, they all want to fuck each other. Oh no, baby. Hop back on, Alice. So, we go first? You go first. Be my guest. Aw. Kayle. Okay. She just doesn't have anyone to fuck. I just realized. Oh no, that can't be. Oh god. It can't. Can't be what? Don't just leave me like that. The fuck? It's locked. We're safe now. Okay. No. 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 Please. Don't think about it. Anything else. Think about anything else. Oh, did she get touched? Oh, shit. Okay, I never really interacted with any of the peers back at the orphanage. Suppose now is as good a time as any to get to know them better. Not because I really want to, but because... No, don't think about that. Kayle, focus on who's in front of you. Alright, I'll start with Isaac Butler. Jeez, based on his calm demeanor, you can almost believe that nothing is wrong. Sure does like his gray, although it seems as though he's the living embodiment of dullness. I can tell that Isaac is remarkably intelligent as well. Rosalia Flores, or Rose as everyone calls her. It's strange seeing her beside Isaac, as feature-wise they contrast almost perfectly with one another. But she seems thoughtful and smart like he is. She also has a positive attitude to boot. Oh, you see that? Hey, they matched up, they all matched up. Except for Kayle. Oh, Kayle. Drake and Jasmine Washington. Based on what I know about the two, I'm not surprised to find that Drake is comforting his twin sister. Care for Jasmine is obviously his top priority. It's easy to see that its personality is capable of shooting both ways. He seems friendly and approachable to those who treat him the same way. He does not look like someone you would want on your bad side. As for Jasmine, she's not very hard to figure out. She's shy, incredibly shy, and it shows. I've barely ever heard her speak. I know from experience back at the orphanage that if she so much as mutters a word, it's big news that spreads like a wildfire. Everyone has someone. Aww. Lauren Rivers. She's always been used to getting what she wants. She's loud, demanding, and the type that believes she's just better than everyone else. Specifically, she always loves to boast of her build, which I'll admit is undeniably the best of the girls present. Lauren is fully aware of this. I've spared no expense in making good use of the fact over the years, gaining the attention of the easily seduced like Cody. Cody Bond. The guy looks like a rat. He hasn't left her side all day and is currently tying her sneakers. I can't look at those two any longer. There's going to be trouble. Mark my words. I would swear that Axel Thorne and Alice Oberlin are related. The two entered the orphanage at about the same time many years. Shit, sorry. They fit together like matching pieces of a puzzle. It has been that way ever since, with it being practically impossible to find one without the other nearby. Although there is one significant reason besides their unbreakable friendship that requires them to be together. Alice has no control over her legs. She can do absolutely nothing with them, and should be in a wheelchair. She's been that way ever before entering the orphanage, and had actually showed up in a wheelchair. Axel had volunteered to push her around at first, but Alice had detested living her life confined to a chair. And I don't blame her. So, having passionately wanted to find a better solution, one fateful day Axel scooped Alice off the wheelchair, carried her around in a piggyback. She has never gone back to the wheelchair since, and despite having some complication, it is a system that they have long perfected. Man, they caught me off guard, they want me to go over there. No, go talk to them. Remember, or no, don't. Remember, just, God, walk over there. I feel you. Can you actually believe that was the affliction? I thought the whole purpose of living on the island was so that the affliction could never reach us. Someone obviously miscalculated. I'm still wondering whether all this is real myself. It's unbelievable. I mean, we could have just died, like gone forever. Oof. Just like that, you know? It is a miracle that all of us made it here alive. But how does the affliction even exist still? I thought the flood had wiped out the undead for good. Maybe a storm picked up a strain that somehow survived and blew it over. I don't know. Besides the smoke, the virus has never been airborne before, and even that can only affect one person at a time. And it seems this outbreak hit the whole island. The entire city is dying. You're right. This is unbelievable. But what do we actually know about the virus today? I mean, no one's seen it in years. You do have a point. We were always told that the virus could evolve, so it could have just finally found a way to make it over here. In that case, could it actually be airborne then? How would we know if it was or wasn't? Every single one of us could already be infected. If that is the reality of our situation, and based on what we learned about the virus, we won't have to turn to the other side right away. We could carry the virus for years and never know it. Although I seriously doubt that the affliction would ever be so generous. Well, what's truly scary is that there is no way to know for sure. One of us could turn at a moment's notice, or none of us could be infected at all. Paranoia, just another mind-numbing weapon near the affliction's belt. Well, in all seriousness, we do need to lighten the mood here. This whole thing really does suck, but let me tell you, there's one thing that could seriously dampen my spirit right now. It would be rain. But I also agree with your assessment of this outbreak, Miss Oberlin. And I must say that if there's one thing that can dampen my spirit right now, it would be a private yacht. Oh my god. It was worth a try. I don't see a yacht falling through the roof. Seems we had the all clear for a zombie outbreak. But getting our hands on a yacht? Now that's just plain unreasonable. Go figure, right? Ahem. Oh boy. Here we go. My legs are hurting from all that running. Why don't we stop standing around in a lobby that's under repair? Instead, we head up to where there is, I don't know, furniture to sit on? It's not like any of those sacks out here and there need it. And a cramp is the last thing I want right now. Maybe you should have just been in a fucking wheelchair. No! She let it in! Those outside. No! I can't unsee it. No! A cramp? Really? You aware that people on the other side of that door are dying as you speak? And I should care why? I'm here and they're not. You might be here, but you don't deserve it. Oh shit. Both of you should take a breather. There's a lot going on right now, and I think we all just need to take things slow for a moment. God damn. Rage can't bring back the dead. There's no point. I can't change anything. I'm so sorry. I'm alone now. Alone with my thoughts, and all I can think to do is run. Where are you gonna run to? Are you running to your room? I can't outrun the truth no matter how hard I try. I want to trip, I want to fall, but my legs won't let me. They're moving mechanically. Well, this is a nice ass room though. On any other night, the view would be beautiful, but I can't see any of that now. Disgusting. I'm disgusted with myself for being here. Kayle was about to look away, but stopped herself when she saw one last thing in her reflection. She slowly wrapped her hands around the object and clutched it tightly, holding it close to her heart. It was a blue glass vial attached to her necklace. Hope. That's what it's called, right? Let's believe a little. This thing is something good. Okay, what if the outbreak can be contained? Maybe it wasn't widespread. Yes, small. Then it wouldn't reach. Oh my god. Just look at the carriage. Kayle let go of the necklace. Her arms fell, and she left them hanging beside her, swinging lifelessly at her side like the vial now hanging freely over her chest. No, there is no hope. Death. That's what there is now. You're dead, just like them. A few frail strings of optimism left within Kayle were cut as she watched the carriage. It was a horrible sight, one that she couldn't tear herself away from. There are 3 types of people within the bridge: the living, the dead, and the undead. But a few living souls are left in the death trap are going to join the undead soon. And as for the dead, they already killed themselves in order to escape that fate. Chapter 3. Some things never change. Oh my god, this story is so sad, jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. Before Eleanor could continue, Earl shook her hands out in front of her to communicate that she was fine with the misunderstanding, then pointed at herself and slowly mouthed her name. Galaxy Cloud. That's a really nice name. Galaxy Cloud it is then. Well, Galaxy, for now I think we should come up with a plan. Galaxy nodded, undeniably relieved that Eleanor didn't mind her impediment. Don't worry about it. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Aw, so sweet. So, for starters, there's no food in the house since we were only given rations for breakfast and dinner each day. It means staying here isn't an option. What I was thinking is that when the storm clears, we head for the nearest ration center and see if we can get inside. Then if we can find anything, we take what we can hold and make for the central plaza. At the mention of food, Galaxy gave a thumb up with one hand while rubbing her stomach with the other. I feel your pain. I skipped yesterday's dinner ration since it was fish again. Galaxy poked Eleanor's arm and then quickly poked at her and pointed at herself. You missed it too? Galaxy nodded in agreement and gave Eleanor a quizzical look while making slow, zombie-like motions with her arms. Wait, you think the fish had the affliction? Galaxy may actually be onto something here. That would make sense of how it got here. It's just that animals were never affected by the virus before. Then again, it's been years, and the affliction has adapted twice before to get the bone and smoke mutations. In the end, the virus has always eventually found a way to overcome any obstacles it faced, so infecting some fish really doesn't seem to be out of its league. Galaxy then seemed to realize something else and began to make eating gestures. I'm the same page. You're absolutely right. If this is the case, then we must have been blessed by the Holy Spirit itself. Practically no one on X doesn't eat their rations, and I know that Carney gets his own personal meals instead, which would explain why he's still alive. And this, of course, all goes without mentioning the fact that the undead themselves can infect you. So in reality, there might only be a handful of people left alive in residential, or actually on the whole island for that matter. The two girls looked at each other and smiled despite the crushing circumstances they found themselves in. You know what? We make a pretty good team so far. If we keep it up, our plan just might work. For now, though, you should catch some shut-eye. It's going to be a long day tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll keep watch for just a while and then grab a quick nap. Besides, I need to bring myself out first before I can sleep. Galaxy Cloud, that's a nice ass name. Looks like I have plenty of time on my hands now, which means I need to get this over with. I still can't believe that it only took a little hug to freshly remind me. This girl's sweet. I like her. Alright, don't look anywhere else besides that near your pupils, Eleanor. It's over. I don't care about him. You did the right thing. Really, Ellie? Don't care at all? Not even a little bit? Get out of my head. I want you to leave. Is that really what you want, Ellie? Do you truly want me gone? The smooth, familiar voice filled her head, and Eleanor knew that she couldn't hold her gaze much longer. So giving in to her vexation, she closed her eyes, tumbling her fists down on the sink as she bowed her head to face the drain. You can't close your eyes forever, Ellie. You have to look up sooner or later. Watch me. Alright, I'll wait for you then. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Get a grip, Eleanor. You've lost this round. Accepting the inevitable, Eleanor looked up into the mirror, and there he was, exactly the same as always. John? There. Are you happy now? Happy? How can I possibly be happy, Ellie? After what you did to you-know-what? Are you happy, Ellie? Are you? No. And why is that? I'm trying so hard to restrain myself from tearing this mirror off the wall and smashing it into a million pieces. Maybe, just maybe, Jonathan Messi, it's because the entire population of this godforsaken island is now a ravenous horde of undead who love nothing more than to kill me, and here I am talking to you about who has problems right now. And for a moment, I thought you would deliver a stirring speech about how much you miss me, and how much it grieves you to not be here by my side. Oh well, I suppose I expected too much from you. I don't regret what I did. I'm sure you don't. Good luck, Ellie. See you around. Without another word, the reflection of John vanished, leaving Eleanor exhausted and alone. Shit. What the hell? Eleanor slumped against the hard cushions, arm thrown over her eyes, listening to the somber sound of the rain pelting down on the rooftop above her. I have to think of something else. Anything. Just count the thunder blasts. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I'm gonna end this episode here. This is what I'm gonna start doing from now on. I'm just gonna start doing 2 chapters an episode. So, if y'all enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.